Will he ever pay? Will he ever pay? Are there stepson philosophers? Are there stepson philosophers? It supports your decision. It supports your decision. Won't he push last year? Won't he push last year? My birthday is in June. My birthday is in June. You look like your sister. You look like your sister. They have to attend the compulsory education session. They have to attend the compulsory education session. Does he coach 2 a.m.? Does he coach 2 a.m.? Generally. I have 2 shirts. The white one is clean but the blue one is dirty. I have 2 shirts. The white one is clean but the blue one is dirty. When the plane takes off, we have been at the airport for 2 hours. When the plane takes off, we have been at the airport for 2 hours. She hates studying for exams. She hates studying for exams. The legacy of the explorers' discoveries has reshaped geography. The legacy of the explorers' discoveries has reshaped geography. My nephew was a developer. My nephew was a developer. They cleaned their rooms. They cleaned their rooms. Can't they assume? Can't they assume? Are you responsible for the noise in this room? Are you responsible for the noise in this room? You must be quiet in the library. You must be quiet in the library. I don't want to lose my losses for the machine. I don't want to lose my losses for the machine. By the end of the week, we will be planning the event for a month. By the end of the week, we will be planning the event for a month. The teacher made the students play a game for school. The teacher made the students play a game for school. Who do you think is the prettiest girl in our class? Who do you think is the prettiest girl in our class? He studies for his exams in the evenings. He studies for his exams in the evenings. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. He is determined to succeed in his career. He is determined to succeed in his career. Did he come? Did he come? I'm here to see John. I'm here to see John. Your neighbor is the minister. Your neighbor is the minister. His grandson was a sailor. His grandson was a sailor. We did not become poets immediately. We did not become poets immediately. The sky was clear and blue on a beautiful summer day. The sky was clear and blue on a beautiful summer day. Was our son a waiter? Was our son a waiter? Autumn leaves are beautiful. Autumn leaves are beautiful. The coffee is too hot to drink immediately. The coffee is too hot to drink immediately. I need a break. I have to go somewhere. I need a break. I have to go somewhere. Could you please help me move this heavy desk? Could you please help me move this heavy desk? Impatient. Impatient. When would you like your appointment to be? When would you like your appointment to be? He plays the guitar every day. He plays the guitar every day. The bottom of this bottle is dirty. The bottom of this bottle is dirty. When are you leaving school? When are you leaving school? They played video games all night. They played video games all night. You shouldn't be blogging at sunrise. You shouldn't be blogging at sunrise. I have a coffee when I get home. I have a coffee when I get home. You could have threatened 1 night ago. You could have threatened 1 night ago. We know. We know. There won't be a tailor every year. There won't be a tailor every year. He enjoys hiking in the mountains. He enjoys hiking in the mountains. Which is your favorite river? Which is your favorite river? He has $24. He has $24. Children are playing in the park. Children are playing in the park. Some of my favorite memories are from childhood. Some of my favorite memories are from childhood. Would you come with me? Would you come with me? Immediately imagines. Immediately imagines. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here. Which teams should be involved in such a solution? Which teams should be involved in such a solution? How about going to the karaoke bar tonight? How about going to the karaoke bar tonight? Is her daughter a cop? Is her daughter a cop? Jenny is unable to attend this meeting. Jenny is unable to attend this meeting. Flowers bloomed in the garden. Flowers bloomed in the garden. You cannot be an anesthesiologist at dusk. You cannot be an anesthesiologist at dusk. They can swim in the depths of the pool. They can swim in the depths of the pool. We can pass by 5 p.m. We can pass by 5 p.m. I can never end up. I can never end up. These are stunning sunsets. These are stunning sunsets. Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Was her husband a midwife? Was her husband a midwife? Shall we let it at dusk? Shall we let it at dusk? Can't let it? Can't let it? The store opens at 9 a.m. The store opens at 9 a.m. He needs to buy food on the way home. He needs to buy food on the way home. Won't confirm after 3 evenings? Won't confirm after 3 evenings? They can repeat after 1 night. They can repeat after 1 night. I get up early in the morning and have my breakfast too. I get up early in the morning and have my breakfast too. They told us, we lost our way. They told us, we lost our way. She went to the doctor and took medicine after that. She went to the doctor and took medicine after that. Couldn't he wait for the dawn? Couldn't he wait for the dawn? Is their spouse the second man? Is their spouse the second man? Actually, I was working with John too. Actually, I was working with John too. He has to go to school every day, but he is not happy about it. He has to go to school every day, but he is not happy about it. Next year I will get a gap year. Next year I will get a gap year. Aren't we taxi drivers at night? Aren't we taxi drivers at night? The package was sent internationally. The package was sent internationally. I've supported the cancer charity for 27 years. I've supported the cancer charity for 27 years. Is there a lost property section? Is there a lost property section? Despite the criticism, she was confident in her abilities. Despite the criticism, she was confident in her abilities. This is my family. This is my family. The sun sets in the west. The sun sets in the west. I always carry an umbrella in my bag. I always carry an umbrella in my bag. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. Don't you care sometimes? Don't you care sometimes? Does he sign? Does he sign? I'm starting a new job next week, he told his brother. I'm starting a new job next week, he told his brother. Weren't they taxi drivers at noon? Weren't they taxi drivers at noon? Shouldn't sing. Shouldn't sing. He would not be fed next year. He would not be fed next year. When we got to the cinema, the movie had already started. When we got to the cinema, the movie had already started. Don't we pass at sunrise? Don't we pass at sunrise? They watch TV after dinner. They watch TV after dinner. He had read the book twice before lending it to me. He had read the book twice before lending it to me. What would it be? What would it be? Was our stepsister a businesswoman? Was our stepsister a businesswoman? Consuming. Consuming. 3 p.m. vet? 3 p.m. vet? I definitely danced at my wedding. I definitely danced at my wedding. I've been named Salesperson of the Month 3 times and won top sales awards several times. I've been named Salesperson of the Month 3 times and won top sales awards several times. Would disappear. Would disappear. Orphan. Orphan. I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys. I will be brave. I will be brave. I will be working on my new project next week. I will be working on my new project next week. Can I have a look at your notes? Can I have a look at your notes? I have an appointment on Monday. I have an appointment on Monday. This is a huge query. This is a huge query. My mother was a race car driver. My mother was a race car driver. Green is the color of nature. Green is the color of nature. Noon could not calculate. Noon could not calculate. We would say. We would say. Was his half-brother a director? Was his half-brother a director? They usually have breakfast together. They usually have breakfast together. Will it not produce? Will it not produce? Can I have your flight itinerary, please? Can I have your flight itinerary, please? Your nephew was an air traffic controller. Your nephew was an air traffic controller. He hung the picture on the wall. He hung the picture on the wall. Can they be born earlier? Can they be born earlier? The government restored the building. The government restored the building. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. Should be able to discuss. Should be able to discuss. We rent a quiet flat. We rent a quiet flat. His brothers are lawyers. His brothers are lawyers. Didn't I remove it? Didn't I remove it? Oil often lubricates the officer's gun. Oil often lubricates the officer's gun. I won't go out if the ground is wet. I won't go out if the ground is wet. I think John deserves a promotion. I think John deserves a promotion. Can you speak slower, please? I don't understand you. Can you speak slower, please? I don't understand you. I don't notice anything special about the event. I don't notice anything special about the event. You can play video games if you finish your homework. You can play video games if you finish your homework. My cousins were warriors. My cousins were warriors. Can I see the receipt? Can I see the receipt? Must be an economist every year. Must be an economist every year. He's already cooked dinner. He's already cooked dinner. Sorry, I didn't fully understand that. Sorry, I didn't fully understand that. This is a huge query. This is a huge query. What is the cost of this item? What is the cost of this item? The dress is too big for her. The dress is too big for her. When is the interview? When is the interview? Let me take a look at my schedule and get back to you. Let me take a look at my schedule and get back to you. 1. I will have sex. 1. I will have sex. My husband is a stewardess. My husband is a stewardess. Take 2 pills a day. Take 2 pills a day.